Designer notes subject 26. What subject would you like us to discuss next? Subscribe and comment to let us know. With the new Seiko 5 series of watches, Seiko has been increasing in their creative collaborations with every succeeding lineup. One of the first forays into this collaboration is the JoJo manga/anime series that's been very popular in Japan. Today, Seiko aimed to contend in the world market with the world heroes of the Street Fighter V series and their collaboration with Seiko. First impressions are positive. The Seiko 5 and Street Fighter V harmonizes well with vibes present in both parties. Also, at first glance, Seiko didn't go too crazy with the designs in this one compared to the previous JoJo collaboration. It also lends well that many of the Street Fighter characters have very iconic and popular design cues that were highlighted in each timepiece. We begin with the most iconic Street Fighter of all, Ryu. His timepiece is inspired by his Dogi judo uniform down to the straps and textured dial. The dial also features a black Seiko 5 logo with his Furin-Kazan gloved signature at the 9 o'clock position. The bezel here is very distinctive with its simulated scratched-up aesthetics. Watch fans are already split with the faux patina design. Now they have the faux scratch visuals to argue about. The back displays the Street Fighter V logo along with the command entry for his famous Hadouken special move in the video games. The serial numbers are also noted at the case back. The strap, as noted earlier, is made of canvas material and supported by a calf leather underneath. The tip of the strap has the kanji equivalents of his Furin-Kazan initials. Chun-Li undoubtedly has the most elegant design of the whole lot, sporting a blue leather strap that's very striking. The dial features the subtle hints to Chun-Li's spikes and Chinese collar embroidery. These features are printed on and applied over an all-sunburst dial pattern. The bezel uses Roman numerals written in an Old English style that somehow fits Chun-Li's outfit with its curved tails and features. As with Ryu and all the variations within the line, the display caseback features the Street Fighter V logo along with the Street Fighter's signature move. In this case, it's Chun-Li's spinning bird kick. The strap is beautifully decorated by a dragon and cloud print all over this leather lining. Ken's version is probably the most modern of the bunch. The gold and red accents embellish the black PBD case of the watch. The red linings dissect the watch dial vertically, similar to Ken's shirt. Gold is used on the hands, Seiko branding, bezel, and crown. That is a homage to Ken's golden locks. Behind the watch is the signature move of Ken, the Shoryuken, along with Ken Master's Foundation logo printed at the back tip of the strap. Similar to Ryu's timepiece, Ken uses vibrant red canvas materials on the strap. The most relatable version would probably be Guile's watch. This one is clearly military inspired, that's actually at home in the watch industry, whose origins of most watches came from pilots' watches and military issued gears. Different shades of green were used on the bezel and dial. The dial has this camo pattern that would surely be embraced by military watch lovers all over the world. It also uses similar numerals with the Air Force badge at the 6 o'clock position and the dog tag at the 9 o'clock position. The dog tag seems rather tacky, but it does fit well with the theme and somewhat balances out the date window. This watch also uses a countdown bezel rather than the usual unidirectional dive bezel, which is a pretty neat and functional feature compared to dive watches. Behind the watch is his signature Sonic Boom special move, and the rest of the strap is made of rather utilitarian leather. Blanca's watch is probably the weakest of all the designs, which makes us think why they chose Blanca in the first place. Why not in Bison? Or someone else? The swirling dial is a callback to Blanca's rolling move with applied spikes as power markers. This is no Seiko monster, folks. The bezel is decorated with an electric pattern that makes the bezel a bit too toyish. Behind the watch is Blanca's special move, the Electric Thunder, along with a very unusual Blanca-chan chibi figure printed on the nylon strap. And finally, we get to the professional wrestler Zangief. This one is cased on a somewhat rose gold case with the bezel markers made of pressed studs. It's a neat design that exudes industrial strength. The dial is made with a circular pattern, dyed in Russian red, and accented with black hour markers. This is the only version with a magnifying bar on the crystal, which emphasizes size even down to the numerals in the dial. It's also noticeable that the day and date window is color matched in black. At the back of the watch is the spinning pile driver move. That's one of the hardest to pull off in the game and the most devastating. And finally, the strap's colorway beautifully matches that of Zangief's armbands. All timepieces will be limited to 9,999 pieces, if you can call that limited, and priced at around $500 each. These will have a worldwide release in September. Overall, this is a well-designed collaboration, with mostly being subtle hints to the popular fighters adored by video game fans of our generation. Here's hoping that we get new challengers to follow them next.